Give it up for Annalise Raziq.
I was saved by a large black man with a booming voice and snow white hair. When Bill first saw my brother and I, people were saying there was something wrong with us. But he took one look at us and he said, "They're just depressed." I was 7 years old. My Palestinian father had been diagnosed with a mental illness, and there was a lot of insanity going on in our house. And finally, when he started saying that my brother and I were not his real children, my mom decided that she had to move out, and it was sad and horrible. We went to go live with my grandparents, who tried the best they could to instill some order and some calm, but I still felt lost until Bill came along. When I was in 4th grade, Bill moved in with my mom and my brother and I, and everything changed. My mom worked, so he was a stay-at-home dad. He was the cook. He was a writer. He was a great cook. Of course, as a kid, I could have cared less about that. He had raised all of his siblings because his mom worked. And we now had rules in our house. And Bill and I had a very fiery relationship from the beginning. Frequently, our conversations would end with me screaming, "I hate you, I hate you." And he would say, "That's okay, baby, because I love you." Which was infuriating, by the way. And then he would say, "Stick that lower lip out further, I can't quite see it." So I was always pushing the boundaries, I was always grounded, and one of our biggest battles was dinner time. And he wanted me to eat stuff that I did not want to eat, especially vegetables, and especially Brussels sprouts. And so I became really good at sleight of hand at the dinner table. You know, I know a lot of kids do this, like you could scoop it off the plate into your napkin and then throw it away at the end of the meal. He caught on to that fast, he's smart. So we started having napkin check before we could leave the table. If I had something with pockets on, I'd like put it in my pocket, which could be disastrous if it had a lot of sauce on it. Then I devolved into, I would chew it up, but I would like pack it into the back of my mouth and then like spit it out when I got it from the table. I was a genius. So this one night we're sitting at dinner and I've got 3 Brussels sprouts sitting on my plate and I'm like, I'm not eating them. And my brother starts arguing with Bill and my mom about something, and I said, "Can I go to the bathroom?" And I got the nod because they were distracted. I scooped them into my napkin. I ran into the bathroom, and I was like, "This is brilliant. Why didn't I think, like, throw them out during the meal? Don't wait till the meal's over." So I close the bathroom door, run, raise the lid of the toilet, plop them in, and I'm just getting ready to flush the toilet when I hear, "Bam, bam, bam, don't flush that toilet." I think, like, can this guy see through doors? I mean, it was incredible. And I was like, "But I just went to the bathroom." "I don't care. Don't flush that toilet. You're going to be grounded for a month. Open this door." Okay, I'm coming." So I stick my hand in the toilet and take them out. I'm like, crap, what am I going to do with these? I mean, the bathroom was like the size of a postage stamp. I'm thinking I could jam them down like the tub, drain, but then maybe I couldn't get them out. If I put them in the towels in the closet, he's going to look through all of them. I was like, what am I going to do? Bam, 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 open the door. And I turned around and I was like, the window. And there's stuff on the windowsill, so I move it. I open the window. I knock out the bottom of the screen. And when I knocked it out and dropped the Brussels sprouts onto our neighbor's driveway 2 floors down, I also knocked out this glass jar of blue rosebud bath soaps that had a big plastic flower on top of it. It was dusty. I don't know how long it had been there. And I heard it crash on the driveway, but I thought he didn't hear it because he's banging on the door. So I closed the window, put everything back, opened the door. And he comes stalking in. He's like, he knows. He looks in the toilet tank. That is good, by the way, I mean, I'm glad I didn't think of it, because, right, he would have found it. But looks in the toilet tank, looks in the closet, and he's just getting ready to leave, and he turns and he looks at the window. And I can see, like, the wheels turning, like he knows something's off, and I'm going, go, 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 please go. And he goes over, moves the stuff, opens the window, and sticks his head out. And he's hanging out the window, I'm not kidding, for the longest minutes of my life, just hanging there. And then slowly he straightens up, he doesn't turn around, and he goes, "Go to your room." So later on, years later, when we talked about it, what he told me was that the reason he was hanging out the window so long is that he was trying to contain his laughter. Because when he looked down at the driveway, what he saw was like a sea of broken glass, a big plastic flower, millions of little blue balls, and then 3 Brussels sprouts right like in the middle. So Bill, he has Alzheimer's, and he is in a nursing home right now. And I don't know how much he understands when I go to visit him, but recently when I was there, I said, "Hey, Bill, guess what I had for dinner last night? Brussels sprouts." And he laughed. Thank you.
Annalise.